Hi, today I'll be going over my strengths and weaknesses over the on-track real-world example. I will first be going over my first strength, which is active listening, because I believe I did this very good in this exercise. Um, Active listening is best described as a cognitive process of actively sensing, interpreting, and evaluating and responding to the verbal and nonverbal messages of current or potential customers. I think I really did a good job on this because I found out what the consumer was having troubles with and why they were actually interested in the on-track products, and I think I did a very good job at that. The next strength that I believe I did a very solid job on was the use of anecdotes, which is a type of example in the form of a story or example. This was extremely helpful to first build like a relationship, and I gave them a personal example of like that I was an active person and that I knew what I was talking about and that I wasn't just a worker, if that makes sense. It was kind of a way to build friendship. Um, the first weakness that I noticed that I did not do very well was dealing with customer rejections. I've never actually dealt with that prior to this class. This was the first time I've ever had someone say that they weren't interested in the products, and it kind of put me in a situation where I didn't know exactly what to say back, and I kind of froze up. And after like reading up on it, I knew how I could have handled it differently. Customer rejections is best described as the customer's objections to the product or service. And yeah. The next weakness that I had was I got extremely off topic while talking to my potential customer. I was talking about just construction in general, and I never really brought up our products in it. It was mainly just, just talking, 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 and it wasn't really beneficial. I think my weakness could have been better improved by using tactical questions. After reading, tactical questions is best described as questions used to shift or redirect the topic if it's become off course. And see, I couldn't find a way to do that because I didn't want to be rude while changing the subject. But if I would have found a question that could relate it back to the topic, that would have been extremely smoother. So yeah, thank you.